Hello and welcome to Animal Watch, and today I'm at the Fox Project in Tunbridge Wells, where a fox has come in with a particularly bad condition. The Fox Project is renowned for its amazing rescue work with foxes. Today I'm visiting the adult unit to speak with Sandra Reddy, who has informed me that she has a poorly fox in with a painful case of advanced mange.
Felix.
Bless him. Oh my goodness me, wow.
So he only came in yesterday, so he's got severe mange, suffering from severe mange.
That's terrible. And the smell, you can really smell it, can't you? It's amazing.
What we do with this, it looks like you're putting washing up liquid on him, but this is vegetable oil, which lifts off all this crust the day after, you know, it coming in and putting it on.
So how long do you have to put this oil on before the mange will start to peel away?
Gradually on a daily basis. He's already had this put on yesterday, so there's lumps coming off already. So it should be about 3 days and this should all be lifted. Okay. And then underneath he'll be bald, look a bit like Smeagol underneath. And
if a fox gets really mangy, do they get quite down on themselves and lacking energy? And
yes, it can. I mean, it does debilitate them to a certain extent, and left untreated it can kill. So that's a real shame, because if you see your fox in the garden and it's got slight mange, you can treat it with homeopathic treatment on site.
Right, so what's that, lacing its food with some
lacing
stuff?
Its food, the honey sandwiches, and they tend to have a real sweet tooth. So
honey sandwich.
And you'll lace it with the homeopathic treatment, and then they will get better without having to go through all this process and without having it to get it this bad, you know.
So if somebody wants to get a hold of the homeopathic treatment, where would they go to get it? Would they call the Fox Project and you'd advise them, or can they go on a veterinary website and find it?
We just advise them. Not a veterinary website as a rule. Most vets, there are some homeopathic vets, but it's a pet shop actually in Orpington who sell the Psorinum, which takes just 1 week to make them better.
Amazing.
So if you catch them when they haven't got, with mange this severe, I would rather have the fox in for treatment if we can, but of course you can't always catch them. So cage trapping is one way to try and catch them.
And if they want a cage trap, do they need to call you and you'll bring them a cage, or do they come and pick a cage up from you?
They call us and we'll take it to them when we've got one available. We work in the southeast, so parts of the southeast we would deliver traps and leave it with them for a week.
I can see you've got a towel over the fox's head at the moment, and that's to keep him calm. If you were to take the towel off, would he bite you, or would he? He
wouldn't necessarily bite, but it would make him frightened. Yes. So we can expose his face, which is covered also in mange. So I do want to get some oil on that.
So what, at the moment, you're treating him internally with antibiotics?
He's having antibiotics on a daily basis, and he's had his mange treatment, his first mange treatment, which is just a jab, and then he will have his second one in 10 to 14 days time, and that will deal with the mange. By that time all of this crust will be gone. Wow. Now, as I say, it can kill them left untreated, and this is a very, very advanced stage of mange, and so
he looks very forlorn, and his eyes are sort of closed. He just looks pretty sad, doesn't he? At the moment,
this would all be very sore, and the skin does get horribly affected by it. And you can see why it would kill them left untreated. Yeah,
because it's attacking their immune system, isn't it? It's breaking them down.
Yeah, what the mange mites do is they multiply in their thousands on a daily basis, and this is all the detritus that they cause coming up on top of the skin. So that's what the crust is.
It's amazing, isn't it? How much they can produce.
It's severe stages, this. So I've really got my fingers crossed for him.
He's looking at me.
Yeah.
It's all right, darling. I'm not going to pick any chunks off round here. So once he's better, how many weeks do you think you
This
give
takes
him?
2 weeks to get on top of mange, and then they're better and ready to go home.
Really? So even if the fur's not growing back properly, it'll be ready to go?
That's right. I mean, we haven't got time to keep them, and they haven't got time for us to keep them to let their fur grow, because that will take a few months. So they need to get back out there once they've stopped scratching and stopped feeling so bad. And
well, it's summertime coming now, so he'll have a good chance.
Yes.
To get out in the warmth, and he'll be returned to the ladies' garden.
Yes, they all go back to their home territory when they're better.
And this is so common, isn't it, with foxes in the UK?
It is common, and it is easy to treat. I think that's the most important thing about it. If you catch them when it's very early stages, then it's not going to get this bad, and it's so worth it, knowing that it kills them.
Anyway, you're doing a fantastic job, and I'm sure I'll catch up and see how he's doing in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, lovely.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
The Fox Project treats both adult and baby foxes in the Kent and Sussex area. If you find an injured or poorly fox, call up for advice on how to proceed correctly. They will be able to assist you with a safe capture of an injured fox, provide advice on the treatment of mange, and will accept young orphan babies into their cub unit. To find out more, visit thefoxproject.org.uk.